Hello, gang. Um, I should be audible. I'm leaving now. Bye, babes. Wow. Okay. Give me a moment. So, I'm here probably just for like an hour or two. I need to get a couple things done. It's mostly just stuff I need to wait on. Like, it's just stuff I need to let process. So, I'm kind of just letting that work, and I was like, you know what? If I have nothing to do, and I kind of felt in the mood for some reason, I'm just gonna throw up a midnight stream for like an hour or two, and if anyone happens to come in, we can chat. So, I am currently on my side monitor uploading some things to VR chat. I'm preparing for something. And I also have to help another person prepare for that something. And it's a lot of waiting to let all that process. So, yeah, my plan is I'm gonna be jumping on the PC version of Sonic Unleashed and we're gonna play some levels and I'm just gonna chat with you guys while I'm playing said levels. And while the avatars are all uploading. Did I hear that right? You're out of pepperoni. Pepperoni, the god king of toppings. Good sir, you serve pizza. Surely you must know the divine nature of pepperoni. Oh my god, dude. I'm surprised you're awake at this hour, Nathaniel. I thought you'd usually be asleep by now. I didn't know you would be... I didn't think you'd be awake this late. I honestly wasn't expecting hardly anyone to show up except maybe Redline just because I know he's awake at this kind of hour, but that's about it. Anyway, yeah, it's literally 12:39 a.m. here. I can't stay awake too long because I have to work tomorrow. And, well, there's a girl who I think might be into me. I'm not 100% sure, but the chances are pretty high. I mean, she literally she got my phone number, like through the... Like, a lot of jobs have a thing where you can see other people's info, like their email or their phone number. So, like, she went on that shit to get my phone number to talk to me. So, you probably don't do that for someone unless you like them in some shape or form. So, yeah, it's a very rare thing. Um, so, yeah, that happened. And, I don't know how to feel. Uh, Uni is all important, most important, but this is interesting stuff that's been happening lately, so I'm kind of just gonna play along with it for now and see what happens where it takes me. I'm just not sure. My damn 360 controller's disconnecting. I'm not sure what's gonna happen, but I'm gonna, play it out for now and see what is gonna happen. And another thing that's happened since 8-6 day was I met this girl called Jenny. Um, she's amazing. I'll just put it like that. I kind of don't feel like talking about it too much right now. I feel like it's something I probably shouldn't really talk about much on a stream like this, where I'm just like pulling up in the middle of the night like, yo, what's up, it's me, it's like almost 1 a.m, I'm gonna stream Sonic Unleashed just because I can. It doesn't feel like something I should talk about right now, but I'll just say we are close friends. And, yeah. I don't know. I mean, this stream is like super low effort. Like, I don't even have Pirate put up on the screen. I don't even have my phone set up. Now, if someone asks me for the avatar, then fine, I'll put it up. But, I didn't feel like doing it just out of my own will. By the way, I got the Mia quest done. The orange mission, the only one now is the Blood Lobster mission. And the blue missions left, I'm to the point that there's no icons or pinpoints on NLA. Sounds like you're almost done then. The basic missions will probably take you a while just because there's like 300 of them or something. And then other than that, I guess you can like build every super weapon and scale frame and ground weapon and armor. You can do stuff like that, the smaller stuff. The stuff that I was doing, like, I really should upload my save file because my save file has legitimately every single thing done. Like, my save file has actually everything done. The story's completed every single mission. I have every single scale built, every scale weapon built of every level, every single ground weapon, every single piece of armor. The entire enemy index is filled out. I killed every single tyrant at least once. I completed the Collectopedia. I have 255 of like every single item in the game, like the crafting materials. I have a boatload of augments. I have debug scales in the save file. Like I should probably alter the save file just so like, hey, here's a save file that has literally everything in it. If you just want to have like like sandbox mode, like here's all the power, make your own fun kind of thing. Like I should do that later. But anywho, let me start uploading this next one, and I'm gonna start Sonic Unleashed in a moment. And we are just gonna play some levels. Excuse me. The only thing I wish that Definitive Edition is that the bunny suits and bunny bot is still expensive, which are more easy to get. It's really disappointing. Yeah, the bunny suits are probably the hardest thing you can make, I'm not gonna lie. Because the problem with the bunny suits is, it's not really an issue now, to be honest. But the problem before was, where's the thing? Hold on. Where's the thing? Oh, I didn't take an image yet. Okay, that's why. Hold on. There we go. Okay, now build and publish that. Also, my mic may cut in and out since it's kind of using my like hard drive, so it might cut. If it's cutting, just let me know, so I know. Anyway, the bunny suits are mainly a problem. Autofix. Hold on. The bunny suits are mainly a problem because they required the Telethia stem cells, which both costed an assload of tickets and only spawned from Nemesis Telethia. The only way to get them was Nemesis Telethia, so you couldn't even farm Overworld Telethia, which would already be hard because Telethia is a hard enemy to kill. Like, unless you made a skell, like a Goliath Pile Driver Amdusias or something, to quickly kill Telethia back to back, which on its own would take a lot of effort to build that, which you could probably instead just spend that effort trying to, instead build what you want in the first place, which is the bunny suit. The only way to get it was the Nemesis, and at one point early on in the life cycle, the Nemesis was dying extremely fucking fast. The Nemesis was dying in like 2 to 3 hours. It was like back in the day when I used to kill Nemesis, I would kill him that fast. And that was like my record. Like, for a while, the fastest I could kill him was 2 hours, before I eventually made it like 35, 40 minutes. Because I started killing Nemesis by myself, it was like 2017, maybe, or something like that. Because I used to take like an entire day to kill him, which honestly wasn't even that big a deal. Because you still had a full day to fight him, at least. But then I made it like 2 hours because I discovered level 0, and I discovered other things so I could make it 2 hours. Then I optimized it to make it like 30-ish minutes, at least for Telethia. Yigolith I think would take like an hour to kill, but Telethia I could kill in like 30 minutes. The Nemesis for a while was dying almost as fast as I could kill him with literal hacks. So unless you were on the game as soon as he popped up, you wouldn't really get much of a chance to fight him. And if you didn't fight him, then you couldn't get any stem cells to make the bunny suits, which meant that you would have had to have grinded for the tickets to just buy them, and they were incredibly expensive, so it wasn't very practical. Which, other things require stem cells, but the bunny suits needed like... Didn't the bunny suits for one of them need like 35 stem cells? Which was like a lot of tickets. By the way, I can't even imagine how much tickets for 38 or 35 Teletheus. Yeah, I think one of the outfits requires 35. I think the bod and the left and right link all require 35 stem cells. And if I did the math right, I think I did the math once. It was like 1,600 tickets to buy that. So 1,600 times 3. Whatever that is. That'd be like... So 16 times 2 is 32. And then another 16 would make it... 48,000? Is that right? 48,000 tickets? That's almost the ticket cap 5 times. Because the ticket cap is like 10,000. That's almost the ticket cap 5 times. Just to make those 3 pieces of armor. Is ludicrously expensive. And I mean, the methods to get tickets now are better than they used to be. Because when the game first came out, people didn't know that you could get boatloads of ticket bonuses from max leveling scouts. That wasn't learned until a little bit later. Most people just knew to repeatedly kill Thanatos, the Awakening mission, or the one other mission with the floating Visagil. I forgot the name of what it is. But yeah, that's how we did it before we knew that anyway, and it was incredibly slow. If you wanted to get 50,000 tickets, you could be doing that for like literally multiple days. Yeah, that's absurd. By the way, I've been playing Hogwarts Legacy Switch 2 Edition lately. I'm having fun with it. Yeah, I've heard good things about Hogwarts, but I've never played it. Especially because, like, I'm not a Harry Potter fan. I was never allowed to watch it as a kid. I mean, I've heard it's good. I know people like it, but I've never been able to watch it. And, I mean, I could get into it now, but I would have probably had an easier time getting into it as a kid. You know, because I didn't have as many things to do back then as a kid. You know. Like things were different then. I could have easily binged a bunch of Harry Potter. Now it's not as easy to just do that anymore. Unlock the discount, $10. Oh, cool. $10. But yeah, I was completely banned from watching Harry Potter. And Pokemon, by the way. I couldn't watch Pokemon either. The only Pokemon game I've ever played was Pokemon X, and it's only because I literally stole the cartridge from my cousin. My cousin had a Pokemon X cartridge for the 3DS. I had a 3DS. And I literally stole it because I wanted to play Pokemon so bad because I had heard it was an amazing game. I wanted to play it. So I literally just stole the cartridge from him. I don't think he even cared, though, because he never mentioned it or asked me if I had taken it. Like, I don't think he even cared that I took the cartridge. But I took the cartridge. You know, maybe he knew. Maybe he knew that I was banned from playing Pokemon, so I was like, you know what, fine, take the cartridge, because I know you're not allowed to play it. Maybe he wanted me to play it, and he just let me steal the cartridge because he wanted me to try it. I don't know. Why were you banned? My family was extremely anti-witchcraft, and they saw... Now, Harry Potter being seen as witchcraft, okay, I get that. Like, that's fair. But Pokemon being seen as witchcraft, I do not get that at all. I don't know. Like, I feel like me being banned from Harry Potter is not that big of a deal, but being banned from Pokemon, that kind of sucked. That definitely kind of sucked. Absolute Batman. Checking Discord. Anyways, it's almost 1 a.m. I need to not be too loud. I am defeated? Defeating what? Are you still banned from playing? No, I'm not banned anymore. That was during, like, my early childhood. Thinking about it now. By the time I was, like, 14, 15 something, I think they just didn't worry about that anymore. Like, as we aged from, like, older kids to, like, young teens, and especially younger adults, like, they let that go. I don't know exactly what made them change, but yeah, things are better now, to be honest. Things are better. Anywho, I am nuking it. I am Thompsoning it. Oh my god. Okay, let me go ahead and open Unleashed and go ahead and share my screen. Oh god, it's stuttering. Wait, this might not actually be able to work. This might not actually work. I don't know if it's gonna work. Yeah, I think it's stuttering because it's working on uploading the avatar. And so it's using my power. Yeah, I think so. Hold on, let me just throw it up. Oh shit. That's not good. And it just crashed. Okay, actually this might not be possible. Put down the pineapples. Bro. Okay, if this doesn't work, then I might just open it up on my 360 and run my capture card instead, because I feel like playing Unleashed right now. I just want to play the game. Like, I just want to play some Apodos Act 2 or something. Like, I just feel like playing the game in general. Let me let this avatar finish. I'm waiting on this to finish. Yeah, I'm kind of getting into VR chat again. It's for Jenny, to be honest. It's for Jenny. I wouldn't be doing it if not for Jenny, but we made some plans for Friday. Yay, live. I don't even know what that emoji's called. It looks like a pink alligator, but I don't actually know the name of it. If I hover over it, it doesn't tell me the name, so I don't actually know what the emoji's called, because I usually pronounce the emojis, but I don't even know how to pronounce that one, because I don't know the name. Okay, so if we're waiting on that, how about we do something else? I could boot up the greatest game of all time. Like, I could open up the greatest game that's literally ever been released. Ever. Okay, avatar. Checking existing records. Uploading file. Hey Retro, take a full look at my girl icon. Hold on. Let me open up your profile. And she's cute. Looks like an android of some kind. It reminds me of A. Like the character A from Chronicles 3. Future Redeemed, I think it was. Or no. Future Redeemed was the Chronicles 1 DLC expansion thing. Reconnected, I think, was the Chronicles 3 one. Yeah, okay, that's done. I have a couple... How many more do I have? Let me see. I have 8 more to upload. There's 8 more for me to upload. But let me pause uploading that for a moment so I can open Unleashed. It shouldn't have issues anymore. If it does, then it's another problem. If it crashes again, that's something else. No, now it's good. It's good now. I know only 5 subscribers. I don't care about your subscriber count. The resolution seems low. I think that's just the UI though. The resolution isn't 4K. 4K FPS max. This can cause bugs. I'm just gonna tone this down to 60, even though I have a super high refresh rate monitor. I don't want to have physics issues, and besides, some issues could, some maps, some levels can have issues even at 60. Some you need to turn. Some of them you need to. What's the word? You need to have it be on like 30 FPS or it doesn't work. Master volume. Is it very quiet? It probably, yeah, it's extremely quiet on this end. Let me just turn my volume down, but the master volume up. There we go. Okay, it should be more balanced now. Mute the game music on external media, Werehog battle theme, music, controller icons. I need Japanese Sonic. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that I wasn't even really far into the game at all. I don't even know what the next level I'm supposed to be playing is. It looks like I have the Amy mod on. I think it might be Rooftop Run Day. I think it is. Or is it Rooftop? Is it night? What the hell? I didn't even mean to go into the world. Hi. This is a game I enjoy. It's because of the pineapples. I am Beyblading it. Oh my word. Oh right, you can't do the aerial combo thing here. Not in Hub Worlds. I need to see if I can transfer my 360 save file to here, because that's what I want to do. Since I recently finally finished 100% completion of the game on 360, so I'd like to do that. Okay, Act 1 of Rooftop Run Night is next. Sonic Unleashed is so tough. Hey, hello Insomnia. Have I seen you before? I feel like I have, I'm not actually sure if I have. What are my upgrades levels, by the way? Like, what's my status? I have max combat, but... so I have all the combos, but my strength isn't that high, and my life and Unleashed are nothing. Okay. Pac-Man got added to Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. Makes sense, to be honest. Makes sense. I could see that. You good, gang? Yes? Is my mic off? No, it's not. It's on. Okay. Ouch. I love the suplex move. Spicy. Oh, come on. The spicy chicken patties now. In the middle of the night. Oh, I have to make me hungry like that, man. Come on, man. Why you gotta make me hungry like that? Why you gotta make me hungry like that? Okay, I'm playing this one level, then I'm going back to uploading my avatars, and I'm gonna find something else to do. Because the original intention was to try and finish the rest of these avatar uploads, not to play Sonic Unleashed and just that be it. Like, I wanted to play it, but I also wanted to get other stuff done at the same time. So, yeah. That needs to get done, still. Damn! I am playing with foreign input system on, so some of these combos I don't even know what I'm doing because they're new to me. Because it uses the new system. Also, I guess while I'm here I may as well explain what was happening with the streaming. So, remember how, I don't know how many of you were here on 8/6 day when I actually said this, but if anyone remembers when I talked about what I was going to do with streaming after 8/6 day, I said, like, within the next few days, or even, like, tomorrow, I was going to get back to playing, Xenoblade X again. Like, I was going to finish Permadeath, I was going to do my Liesel run, I was going to do my, other run ideas, and I was also going to play Death Stranding 2. That is still planned, it's just because of several things happening, I had to delay it, mainly because of, one, meeting Jenny is the main reason, and second, I also just generally got kind of overwhelmed with things going on in my life. Like, there were just things going on that made me not wanna stream yet. Like, for one, I wanted to kind of finally clear out the YouTube videos I was, like, hadn't watched yet. I wanted to try and clear out some of my watch list. I just wanted to do that because it had been long overdue. So yeah, I'm not gonna like sugarcoat it. I am almost dead. I'm used to having a really big life bar. But yeah, like, actually, realistically speaking, I'll probably start streaming often again within another week, maybe 2 weeks. Especially because, okay, look, Metal Gear Solid Delta is coming out in like 5 more days. That is a game I will definitely want to stream, because it's gonna be on PC, so I can actually stream it while I'm playing it. One of the biggest reasons I didn't stream Death Stranding 2, which Death Stranding 2 was the main reason I stopped streaming a lot, because around the time I stopped streaming is when Death Stranding 2 came out, and Death Stranding 2 is a PS5 exclusive, it's not on PC. And my PS5 is upstairs, and my room is already really full of stuff, so I really just didn't feel like moving my PS5. And not only that, but also, the game isn't really the kind of game to stream, because it's a very story-heavy game, and I did not want to risk anyone saying any spoilers, and it also is a game where I didn't want to have any surprises be spoiled. So if anyone said, you know, like, if anyone in chat wanted to kind of backseat game me and be like, you know, you should bring this because of what's about to happen, I didn't really want to be surprised like that. Death Stranding 1 was an experience, and so I knew Death Stranding 2 would be the same way, if not even more so than the first game. So it's like, yeah, this is a game that I really should just play by myself with just me and Uni, and experience it for what it is. I didn't really want to have someone in chat be potentially telling me stuff that might change the way I feel about the game, because that was a really big problem with when I played Omori. If anyone remembers when I played Omori, it was like 2 years ago. It was a very different time then. But when I played Omori, I was being guided almost constantly. I barely even made any decisions for myself except when I was just playing the combat. Like, other than, like, in combat, a lot of decisions I made were suggested by chat. And I also got guided to a lot of secrets by chat, including some fucking terrifying ones. Like, I remember that someone in chat guided me to, like, this red maze that legitimately had me fucking anxious as hell. Because it had a very unnerving, it had an extremely unnerving area, very unnerving music, and I was literally warned that, okay, so this area had, like, these floating toast sprites that would try to chase you. Like, they would try to touch you. And I was warned that if they touched you, you get jump scared. So I literally knew what would happen if those things touched me, which made me even more anxious because, like, I know if that touched me, I'm about to get jump scared. So that is something that was technically ruined for me because I allowed stream chat to just tell me that, oh yeah, this is what happens. So I didn't want to repeat that with Death Stranding, which is the main reason I did not stream while playing Death Stranding 2. And the other reason was because Death Stranding 2 was such a good game, I was genuinely doing nothing but playing it for actually just months. Because I started playing it, like, 2 days after release, I think, because I got it day 1, but I was too busy to start it just yet. I think I was finishing up something that kind of delayed me from starting it, but Death Stranding 2, I need to focus on this fight, actually. Give me a second. Shit. Oh my god, okay. Does this... Okay, it still works. Okay, anyway, I was saying, Death Stranding 2 was such a fun game that I didn't do anything but play it for almost 2 whole months. Because it came out, like, somewhere... It was, like, June 20th something. It's August 21st. It was almost 2 whole months of me just playing it non-stop because the game was that fucking good. And I still have a lot of work to do on it. Like, I'm taking a little bit of a pause from it. I'm taking a short break from it, but there's still a lot of work to do on that game. So I'm not done with DS2 yet, but the main thing is, now that I've finished the story and I know what I'm kind of doing, I don't mind streaming it now, because there's not much that can be spoiled now. Like, I mean, people could maybe spoil me of some surprises during, like, the side orders or the rewards that the people might give, but, like, that's a small spoiler. That's not a big deal. The main thing I was worried about was potential story spoilers, and the Death Stranding 2 story is absolutely amazing. It's an incredible story. Especially, like, a twist that happens near the end. I'm not going to say anything about it, but there's a twist near the end that is genuinely amazing, like, actually peak fiction. So, yeah, I would not have wanted that to be ruined for me because of just how good that was. Like, it was an absolutely amazing twist that basically changes the entire story when it's revealed. Like, the entire story and what it means is basically changed by that twist. It's a big deal. So yeah, I'm glad I didn't have that, you know, potentially be revealed to me. But now that I've finished the story for it, I'm literally just doing... Death Stranding 2 is going to be kind of a repetitive game now, because at a base level, it's a pretty repetitive game. It's not necessarily boring, but it is repetitive. Like, you will be driving back and forth from distro centers and other stuff, riding monorails, all that kind of stuff. You'll be doing that back and forth, like, literally hundreds of times. I did, like, 130 standard orders, roughly, by the time I stopped playing it for the time being. And it took me a lot of time, like, probably more than 20 hours to do all that. And that's 130. There's 400 orders total. So, I've basically done 1/4 of all the standard orders, and it's taken me that long. So finishing the other 3/4 is going to take me an incredibly long time. So, like, it's not going to necessarily be that fun, because it's just going to be mostly a lot of repetitive backtracking to and from the different distro centers to deliver things. Because if you use the Magellan, you cannot get the good ranking. Like, I want to get Legend of Legends of Legends for every single standard order. So you have to do it like the hard way. You can't just teleport the cargo with the Magellan. It's not an option. And so because of that, you have to build roads, monorails, zip lines, other stuff to ease the process of navigating. I think I have a mod that disables the metals being required, but I'm going to pick them up anyway. Just because I actually enjoy Werehog levels. I actually enjoy them. Like, I genuinely enjoy them. Unironically, I actually enjoy Werehog levels. But since I'm mostly going to be doing a lot of repetitive stuff, and I'll read chat in a moment, I'm sorry, I've just been rambling on, but I'm discussing my plan and, like, what I want to do and why I did the things I did earlier. But now that the story is finished, the main reason I didn't want to stream it is gone. And also, I finally moved the PS5 into my room so I can actually connect my capture card to it, because since DS2 is only on PS5 right now for at least 6 months, I'm not sure exactly how long, because I believe the DS1 PC version Director's Cut came out like 6 months after the original game did for PS4. because DS1 was PS4 exclusive for like 6 months, I think, so that would mean that DS2 PC would probably come out in December somewhere, because the game came out in June, so if it's 6 months, then in December, wow, in December, it would come out for PC. So the other thing was that since it's not even on PC natively, that makes it a bit more annoying to stream it, because I have to connect additional hardware. I can't just open up the game in OBS and start playing. I'm not able to do that. But now that my stuff is in here and the story's over, I have no reason, to be honest, to not just go ahead and stream the game. So I'm going to be starting to do that pretty soon. I already did it a little bit on E6 Day when I was done driving. I did it for a little bit. Oh my god, fuck off. That hitbox is brutal. Okay, he's dead. And now I recuperate. But anyway, that's kind of the plan. I'm going to be streaming in the coming weeks. So this is like the main point. In the coming weeks, I am going to be streaming Death Stranding 2, Xenoblade X Permadeath, and the Liesel only run, where I play as Liesel the whole game. And also the lore accurate cross run, which is basically playing as the default Cross with only the Drifter class, which is like Cross's unique class. So I'm going to do that, and then other stuff I might do is I wanted to try streaming Driver San Francisco. It's an amazing game that I've wanted to replay again really badly. And I also wanted to oh shit. Okay, I recovered. Wait, hold on, how do I get past this? Am I tweaking? Oh, there we go, okay. It could be an FPS issue, I don't know. FPS can affect some of this stuff. And I've always played this at 30 FPS, so it could be different. But I also wanted to replay MGS5, another game I really enjoy. I've been in the mood to just revisit some games that I've already played, but I really enjoy them. And another big one, this is probably the biggest one I'm going to do. This is going to be MGS Delta. MGS Delta, the Solid 3 remake, is coming out in like 5 days. And that's going to be the biggest thing I do, because that's a brand new game that I have not played the original in like probably 7 years. I have only played the MGS games once, except for Phantom Pain. Phantom Pain's the only one I've actually replayed. Mainly because the older MGS games, I like them, but they are fucking clunky. Like, they aren't necessarily bad or clunky on their own, but when you play MGS5 for like over 1,000 hours or more, and then you go play MGS 2 and 1 and 3, you feel the difference, because Snake is extremely uncontrollable. Like, it's not that he's hard to control, it's that he doesn't have as much control. Like in MGS3, like, you can't even really shoot while moving. It's hard to even do basic things. And you also have, like, the fixed camera, which was fixed in the HD remake, but I played the original version. I wanted to mostly play the games, the original versions, because I wanted the authentic experience. Like, if you'd actually been around when, 2002, 2003, 2004, when MGS3 came out, when those games came out, and they didn't have, like, HD remasters and remakes and stuff like that. I wanted the authentic experience. And the only game that I didn't play like that was MGS1, because I, for some reason, could not get a PS1 emulator to work. I don't know why, but I just couldn't get a PS1 emulator to work. So I instead played the Twin Snakes version, which was a little bit better, because in MGS1, the original MGS1, I don't think it even had a first-person view. It didn't even have first-person view. So trying to shoot anybody was almost impossible, unless if you just knew where they were, because it was a top-down perspective, and you couldn't even look in front of you. It was basically impossible to shoot anyone, unless you just knew where they were from memorization or something, because you couldn't really look ahead of you. So imagine playing MGS5 where you have basically total control over Snake. You can, you can crawl, you can crouch walk, you can run, like you can walk, sprint, run, crouch walk, prone, crawl. Some of the games didn't even have certain mechanics. For instance, Peace Walker, for whatever reason... Oh, wow. S rank. I'm kind of surprised. And then again, I didn't die once. Peace Walker, you couldn't even crawl. Like, you could go prone, but you couldn't actually move while prone. You could walk and you could crouch walk, but you could not move prone. For some reason. So... And then MGS3 and 2 and stuff, most of the games, you could only crawl or walk. So you either could do, like, full speed, but you'd be very visible, or you could do crawling, but you move slow as shit. There was no in-between option of crouch walking where you have kind of a compromise, which was pretty important to have. And probably the biggest thing I didn't like about it, the older games, was that there was no way to know how far enemies could detect you from. That was the thing that I think I disliked the most, was that in MGS5, you can see how far enemies are away from you, and you can learn how far they can see you. In MGS 1, 2, 3 and stuff, you didn't have distance markers, like, unless you just knew how far they could see, which, again, could be, you know, affected by camo index, which just makes it even harder to understand how far they can actually see you. Because camo was a lot more dynamic. In MGS5, for instance, the only difference between having good camo or not is that they can detect you while crouch walking from either 20 meters or 10 meters. That is the only difference. Literally, the only difference is if you crouch walk. If your camo matches the environment, they don't detect you until 10 meters. And if it doesn't, they detect you at 20 meters. That is the only difference as far as I know, and I've done extensive testing of MGS5's mechanics. I know a lot about that game technically wise, and that is the only difference, is just that. But yeah, MGS3 Delta is kind of looking like it might control like Phantom Pain does. So if they remade all the MGS games, but they gave them Phantom Pain style controls, I would be absolutely loving it. Because the main, like, I like the old games, it's just they don't control very well. At least by modern standards. Like, if you play MGS 5, and then you play MGS 1, or 2, or 3, you will not like it. Because it's way more restrictive. There's way less control over Snake. And after being so used to how Phantom Pain is, it's really hard to replay the old games because they're clunky. They're clunky. But if Delta fixes that and gives it a modern control scheme, I think I might really, really like it. And it looks like that's what they're doing, so. Anyway. You whining brings me tears of joy for spicy chicken patties. I am Metal Gear Rising revengeancing it. Fuck all of you, your mom, your dad, your sister, your grandma, your house. Oh, is that the thing I said on the Xenoblade stream? I'll fuck your mom, your dad, your wife, your cousin, your sister, your uncle. I'll fuck the pipes in your house. That sounds like the thing I was saying on that one Xenoblade. Remember when I did like the 36-hour long Xenoblade stream? I literally streamed for like a whole day and a half, non-stop. I didn't sleep or anything. It was literally one full shot stream, no sleeping or anything, for like 36 hours. And I think that was when I said it, was that 36-hour live stream. Oh, Retro, Yelv can use Monado Buster? What do you mean Monado Buster? Do you mean that one Photon Saber? I don't remember the name of it. What was it called? Starlight something? I forgot. I know what you're talking about, I just don't remember what the name of the art was. I am negroing it. I am eating it big and girthy. Did you see my comment? Retro, can you play the Xenosaga Trilogy? That is actually something I have been meaning to do for a long, long time. I've actually been meaning to play that for a really, really long time, actually. Yeah. I have wanted to stream Xenosaga. Well, not even stream it, but like, I had always wanted to do that. I just never got around to it. Like, I literally have all 3 games on my computer. They're on my computer. I have them. I just, need to actually go and play them. That's all. I just need to actually play them. Anyways. Hold on. I know I said I wasn't going to, play more. But the next level is Rooftop Run Day, which is both a day level, which is not as long as one of the best levels in the game. So I'm gonna go ahead and just play that, and then I will stop. Because that's a really good level, and I want to play it. I might also go for that one skip again, VM Speed 1. I might go for it again. After I did it last time, I kind of remember how to do it still. I still kind of remember how to do that skip, so I might try and do it again. I don't know if I'll win, like if I'll actually do it, but I might try it a few times. I want to see you live stream Xenosaga Saga Trilogy with the Cosmos VTuber model. That's a good idea. That's if I can find one though. Nathaniel, if you could actually do me a favor, if you could search up Cosmos VTuber, or no, okay, search up this. What was the name of it? What was the name of it again? I think it's called Vroid. It's like Android, but replace the "and" with V. So it's basically Vroid. If you search up Cosmos Vroid, do you find anything? Because Vroid is the actual name of the models that they use for VTubing. Like, or if you search Cosmos VRM. Because that's the file name for the avatars that VTubers use. At least the ones I know. I'm no professional VTuber, I do it very casually. So, actual professionals might use different model formats, but for the most part, VTubing is done with VRM model formats. So if you search Cosmos VRM, if you find anything, then I could actually do that. I need to make the Noah model, finally. That's something I need to finally do. Like, XC3 Noah, to be specific. I've been meaning to do that for ages. I really need to do that already. That's something that I've been putting off for literally like 6 months. I meant to do that like basically 6 months ago. I meant to do that a long time ago. Camera flash. But yeah, no, don't leave yet. Okay, so we need to go to, I think, day now. Do I need to visit Pickle first, or just go right to the day stage? I don't remember. I'm gonna just go right for the stage first and see if it opens up. Nah, actually, no, I changed my mind. I'm gonna visit him. I'm gonna make sure that I am going to the right place. And Chun. Oh, is Chun Nan next? I thought Rooftop Run Day was the next level. Unless if I... But I can't have already done it. Because if I did, it would be in my list of missions I had finished. But when I looked at it in the map, the Act 1-1 was not there. So I can't have done it yet. What is it called? Can you spell out the words? I'll just type it in chat for you. Just search that, and if you find anything, let me know. But yeah, we're playing Sonic Unleashed for a brief time. I felt in the mood for no particular reason. I have work tomorrow, and I worked today for like 9 hours. I'm a little tired, but I felt like playing something I enjoy, and talking to stream chat, because, well, I just felt like talking, to be honest. I'm on console or PC, I'm new to this channel for now. Yeah, I don't recognize your name, Brokenark. This is the recompilation. I actually have 100% of this game on the original 360, but I'm just casually playing the recompilation version right now. I'm just replaying some of the game very casually. I need to check if I can transfer my save file from the 360 to the PC. I'd like to do that because then I could get all of my course records back, like my, hold on. I think I have my record on here, do I? Do I have the record on here? For the 1 level? Do I have the record on here for that? I'm not sure if I do. No, I won't, because, yeah, I played it on... I did that, on Xenia, not the recomp. Yeah, I didn't do it there yet. You can transfer your data. Search this Vroid VTuber Cosmos. Yeah, try searching that. Also, yes, I have an Amy mod on. I felt like it. I like Amy's character a lot. Let me say hi to my girl. I have an affection for that NPC for some reason. I just think she's cute. Okay, I have to go find that grandpa guy or something. Lane's permission. Yeah, how does this work again? I haven't done this in a while. Cause when I originally started Sonic Unleashed back on 360, it was like, I think it was early 2024. Yeah, and I progressed through these early worlds pretty quickly. So when I last did this, it was probably over a year ago when I last did this. I'm gonna just go by. Damn, okay. Who was Lynn again? No, I think it's her, the old one. Welcome. Yeah, I think there's like a side mission that comes first. I do not remember. Images. I think the night stage is first. I don't remember. I think the night stage is first. I'm gonna assume the infinite ring glitch still works. I don't know if I can do it right now though, cause how'd you even do it again? Don't you have to like air boost into them? Yeah, I think you like do that, but with an air boost, and it makes them start respawning infinitely. But I have to actually get the air boost first. Although I think did I just unlock it? I think I just unlocked it. Did you get the search comment? I was asking you to search it for me. Like, if you could search it up and see if you find anything, that's what I was asking you to do. I'm confused. I thought Amy's avatar had a voice mod included. But I still hear... Oh, well, it's because it's the Japanese version. Yeah, that's why. Because it's the Japanese version. Only the English voice clips were replaced. That's why. Yeah. Okay, that does make sense. Can I change it back to English real quick, then? Nah, I have to go back to main menu. I'll do it later. What was I talking about? I was talking about something before I got off topic, but now I don't... What was I talking about like 5 minutes ago? Something about transferring my save file and something. I don't remember. I don't remember now. I don't know what I was talking about. I found one, that's why I gave you the search thing. It's right there. Oh, so you did find one? Let me search it myself. Cosmos VRM. Or... Hold on. Vroid Hub Cosmos. Is it usable, though? It says yes. But everything is no. This isn't even Cosmos. This is something else. That's a different Cosmos. It's just the same name. Wait, let me look on images. Let me add VTuber to the search. If I add model, maybe. No? MMD model download. Let me just copy your search word for word. Just copy it word for word. Um... No, I don't see anything. I see other stuff, but it's not specifically for VTubing. It's just like models in general. These are like, it's like Sketchfab. But it's not actually a VTuber model. I would have to make it myself. I'm not doing that. Like, it would depend on how hard it is to make. If it's not that hard, then I would do it, sure. But it's probably going to be a difficult thing to do. I feel like it's going to be. So, real quick, let me try this. Did it work? Yes it did. And I think if you do this multiple times, the effect stacks. I think so. I'm not necessarily going to grind up a bunch of money right now, but I might do this for a minute or two. Like, just to get some rings would be useful. Waiting for it to respawn all the way. Yeah, if you do this enough times, it can stack and you can get a bunch of rings by just kind of walking around in circles here. Either walking in circles or rapidly jumping. But this is used so you can buy things in the shop. There's not really a point to this, I'm just doing it because it's amusing. Okay, let me go ahead and get to the point. I am pretty sure the level is the night level. I want to get to play at least one day stage before I get off tonight. I want to play at least one day level. I want to play a day level. Not that I dislike Warehog, I want to play a day level. Thankfully, this is a short level, to be fair, so... This is probably the shortest day. This is probably the shortest night stage, honestly. You know what? I'm gonna speedrun it. We're speedrunning it. I have some experience speedrun this level, so... I'm gonna try to do this quickly. I want to play a day level. Fuck. Have to throw it in. Or that can happen. Okay. I don't want to get accidentally killed here, so... hate these guys. Okay, what was I talking about? Oh, something on anything. Like before I said I was gonna start speedrunning. So yeah, the streaming schedule was Death Stranding 2, MGS Delta. It's probably gonna be the first one, honestly. Like when Delta comes out, I'm probably gonna stream it on release day as it comes out. That's kind of what I plan to do. Is on day one I want to be streaming it. And we'll get together to play the first, you know... Well, I'll probably be playing... The thing is, I'm not necessarily... Ouch. Can I still make it? Nice. I'm not necessarily going to be playing it all the way through in one marathon stream. Like, I'm not necessarily going to be streaming it back to back to back until I finish it, because I kind of want to get back on Death Stranding 2 again and, you know, work on that. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to alternate between Delta and Death Stranding 2. But I'm probably going to go ahead and quickly finish up the permadeath run of Xenoblade before I start that. Like, what I'm probably going to do is I am going to finish permadeath, because it's not that far away from being done at this point. It's not that far. I'm going to finish permadeath, and then we will do some Death Stranding and Delta back to back, like switching between each other, until I finish both of those. And then once those are both done, we'll go back to Xenoblade again to finish the rest of my ideas. So we will be finishing the Cross run, the Liesel run, and I think I may have had some other ideas. Oh yeah, I also wanted to defeat Telethia with the Raise Velg. That was something I had written down. Oh yeah, and defeating Telethia with a busted scale. Like a scale with only busted equipment on it. I wanted to do that as well. If they do a Xenosaga Trilogy Remake Remaster, they should give us the options to switch between the original and Chronicles 2 versions of Cosmos and Telos. I don't know if they could necessarily do that. Also, I just missed S rank. I probably would have got it if I just killed a little bit more and my controller disconnected. Hold on, there we go. At least it didn't happen in a day level. If it happened in a day stage, I'd have been annoyed. But, yeah. Because, I mean, like, Cosmos upgrades throughout the series, I think. Like, there's, 4 versions of her that progress throughout the series. So, I don't know if they could necessarily do that. Like, if they simply gave her the look of Chronicles 2, but it was like the original versions of her, I could see that. But just simply giving it the Cosmos RE version, I don't know if that would really make any sense. I'm not sure if it would. I'm not gonna lie, honestly forgot about this boss. I actually just forgot about this boss existing, I'm not gonna lie. I legit just forgot it existed. And I choked. Okay. Japanese werehog is so less scruffy. Like, the Japanese version of the werehog is just way less angsty and edgy sounding. It just sounds like Sonic's regular voice, but a bit deeper. Which I kind of like, to be honest. But I also do love the edgy werehog voice. I'm gonna just collect all the medals because I feel like it. Where's the last one? I think it might be to the right of me. Okay, let's try it again. I find it interesting that this boss is technically dying every time you do that, because the entire health bar disappears. Like, his health bar died completely, but then it comes back again and it's just bigger than before. Like, why not just have a single health bar that gradually depletes with each passing phase? Maybe it's so that there's a surprise to it, I don't know. Maybe. I need to pick up the thing. Because he's about to surface here. And I completely missed. Okay. Average retro. Just average retro playing games. Mistakes only I can make. Oh right, yeah, it takes multiple after the first time. I forgot another element to this boss fight. It's been well over a year since I last fought this bastard. Can't believe I did that. Well, actually it's fine, I messed it up. It just means I don't clear the phase immediately. I am most definitely getting a C rank. If I get anything higher than C, I will legitimately be surprised. Because I'm playing this quite poorly. Then again, I'm talking a lot, so it's kind of hard to concentrate when I am talking. And since this is a boss fight that I barely remember, I can't just do it without, you know, really thinking. If this was just rooftop run day, I wouldn't even be having to think about it. But I actually need to kind of think about this because I haven't done this in a while. So I'm trying to remember. Okay. This should be the one. Getting slam dunked on the face, like, getting down slam dunked like that on the head would have to hurt so fucking much. Like, oh my god, I actually can't imagine. Not even necessarily by the werehog, but like just in general, like if a regular person jumped on you and slammed their fist down on your head, that would be really painful. You can technically hit that, it's just hard. Like, you can hit that, it just requires tough timing. Okay, it gets way faster in third phase. Useful information. I have not done this in so long. I do not remember how to do anything. Holy oh, he just deflected it. God damn. Bro really just deflected me. And now he went below right as I threw it at him. This sucks. Okay, thank you. Now I should be able to finish the boss off. This took way too much effort. Should not have taken me this much effort, respectfully. I'm scared. Not of anything in the game, but of tomorrow. I'm scared because... oh, wait. Huh? I thought that would finish him. I thought he was just done. I got every QTE. I thought he would just die. Like, I thought if you get every QTE, you'd always win. Like, regardless of what phase it was. I didn't realize that he had to have another phase. Okay. Excuse me then. Maybe it changes if your strength stat is different. I don't know. Since last time I fought him was with max upgrades, and now I have very little. It could have an impact. I'm not sure. Maybe. It might. Okay, this one should definitely kill him. This may very well be the worst fight I've ever had against this guy. Like, I'm not dying, but just the fact that it's even taken me this much effort is, honestly, probably the most I've ever taken to kill this guy. Like, what, 7 minutes? Almost 7 minutes. Look, C rank, I called it. I knew it. I literally knew C rank was coming. I actually predicted C rank. Okay, moving on. It'd be nice if the recompilation could have added a cutscene skip function. Since, I mean, I like these cutscenes, but I'm trying to kind of hurry and get more gameplay in, and I've seen them before, so. But, anyway, I'm scared tomorrow. Because I'm going back to work again, and the girl who reached out to me, I'm pretty sure is gonna be there again. So, I'm gonna see her again, and after what we spoke about tonight, I don't know. Things could happen. Things could happen, or nothing could happen. But I'm a little worried in any case. And then on Friday, I have Ginny to worry about. So, yeah. Achievement unlocked. Oh, right, this has built-in achievements that mimic the actual game achievements, like on the PS3 and 360. I completely forgot about that being in the game. Games are normally quiet. Like, the cutscenes seem quieter than the rest of the game. The game was pretty much fine, but now the cutscenes seem very quiet. Maybe I'm tweaking. I will say that this cutscene does have one thing, and it's that it probably has the most humorous interaction between Sonic and Chip. Like, right after the cutscene starts, basically, when they're kind of bumping into each other, that is one of my favorite parts of the entire game. And this is the cutscene with Eggman's sandwich, I think. Yep. Iconic sandwich. I want to know what's in it. I think someone did a breakdown once of what was actually in the sandwich. Like, there was lettuce, tomato, I think there may have been bacon, olives were in there. But I don't know if anyone has ever actually made the sandwich. Okay, that one I can actually skip, thank you. Some I can skip, some I can't. Hi, Brenda. Okay, so... now what? Is it the day stage next? Or where am I headed now? I will admit this game had a small issue with navigation. Like, not a big issue. It's a small one. But it would have been nice if when you finished the stage, it would already tell you where to go next. Like, after I finished that, I don't know what to do, other than to just check the map and see. But like, in the last level, Tails basically told me to visit the professor again. If they did that for every level, it would have been nice to clarify things a little bit. Time paradox. I think Rooftop Run Day will be open now, which is what I'm looking forward to. Is it open? No. I might have to visit the professor first, and then it will open. Probably. Let me see. Then I want to go back to uploading my avatars and try to finish that. Oh. He doesn't have anything to say. It can't be another night level. Unless if there's some cutscene I need to trigger. It's just been a long time since I've done this. It highlighted this place on the map, but I just went to check for the day level to open up, and it's not open. But it's not like there's a second night stage I need to play first, so, now it's open. The fuck? I'm so confused. It wasn't open a moment ago. That's really, really weird. I think it opened from visiting the professor, even though he didn't actually tell me anything. He didn't tell me where the next place to go was. He didn't actually tell me anything. But I think speaking to him did open it up. It's just, he didn't actually tell me anything important. Oh well. That is the wrong way. I think I'll try to do the skip once. I'm gonna try it one time, but that's it. And if I don't get it, I'm just gonna play it normally. I will try it one time. Okay, so I gotta try to remember exactly how I did it last time. Yeah, I would probably have to practice a little bit to do it again. And I don't want to be here forever, so... And I'm playing with a different 360 controller and at a different frame rate, so that could definitely have impacts on how it's done. That could definitely change how it's performed, since I'm playing it with a different setting. So let's just play it normally. I don't think QSS works very well here. Do it in other places though. Well, that was a little bit excessive. How did I not lightspeed dash? I just didn't do it. I don't know why. I was mashing the Y button the whole time. That usually always works. Possibly a frame rate issue, but I kind of doubt it. Maybe I just didn't mash it hard enough. I don't know. Still a bit surprising that I missed it, though. I've never missed it before, that I can recall. I've never missed it before. Ouch. Missed that again. It's still not working? How am I just not lightspeed dashing every time, like consistently failing? How's that happening? I am just consistently failing to lightspeed dash. I wonder if it actually is the frame rate. I doubt it though. Unless if... Wait a second. Did I not unlock the upgrade? Wait, I think I actually may have not even got the upgrade to do it. That would make sense. I probably didn't. I'm gonna have to play this the hard way then. I didn't get the upgrade. I forgot to get it. I thought I already had it. Shit. Have to play this the long way. I completely forgot I didn't pick up the upgrade. Wow. I'll get it after I finish this, and then I'm gonna go back to what I was doing. So 1:56 a.m. That's not too late. I could stay awake like one more hour. But then that's probably it. done this in a while. The ramp should be coming. Yeah, there it is. I don't think that... I'm just trying to get the rings. Okay, that was very questionable. A B. Okay, fair enough. I just realized Amy has no neck. No neck. Well, not even neck, but that her head is like too high so it sticks out. Sonic characters technically don't have necks, because their heads are like at the base of their torso, so there's no neck. Okay, let me go and get that upgrade. Then I need to finish what I was doing. Let's try to finish these last couple. There's only 2 left. Like, there's literally like 2 left. And then the other ones, I'm gonna do them later. I'm gonna do the last ones later. The ones that are inside of zip files, I'm gonna do those later. But there's very little left to do, so yeah. Okay, where's the upgrade? Because I must have just not got it. I could have swore I did. Isn't this? Okay, I think I'm going crazy. Shamar's entrance stage. Oh. Right, it's actually not until later. It's not until later. I actually completely forgot. This is the place where you get the wall jump from. This is the wall jump upgrade location, not the lightspeed dash. The lightspeed dash is literally just not happening yet until Shamar. It's just not even available yet. Okay. Next place would be Chunnon. I think Chunnon Day is next. I mean, I could play that too. But I also don't want to be here forever. So, yeah. I'm gonna quit out. Is there no exit game button? Like, to actually exit the game? I think there's not. Huh. There's no actual quit game button. Oh, it's just back on the title. I should have guessed that. Just hit back on the title screen. Yeah, I could have guessed that. I really should have guessed that. Okay, well... Let me think. What could I do while waiting for the last of this to process? Because it won't take that long. It shouldn't. It shouldn't take very long at all. I just need to let these process. But it shouldn't take very long. 2 a.m. Good lord. Well, we'll see what happens tomorrow. And the most important thing is gonna be Friday. Friday is what I know there's gonna be something happening. On Friday, I know what's going down. If anything interesting happens tomorrow is gonna be questionable. That I don't know about. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Shader error. That's a bit concerning. Hold on. Seraphine. There's the thing, okay. Remove this scene, open this scene. And now we have the thing. Okay. I only need the full version. I do not need to worry about the optimized one because I have a pretty powerful computer. And besides, a lot of these optimized versions of avatars just delete functions entirely. So, yeah. They just delete stuff. Like, they literally just, a lot of these just remove functions. So I don't want to use those versions. So the only thing is, I don't know if there's anything I can play, like actually running off the computer, because my thing is working. Like, my hard drive is going to be working while this is happening. So, yeah, I don't know if I can really do anything, because every game is probably just gonna lag because my hard drive is working. Like, my hard drive is doing work, so everything is going to stutter. Unless if maybe I play something that's not on the hard drive that's doing the work, then maybe. I don't know. I want to see if I can boot up Driver San Francisco. Can I boot up Driver San Francisco? Can I? Can I boot that, and will it even work while this is running? Because if that works, then... Because that game's on a different, like, hard drive. It's on a different hard drive, so it should technically work. I hope, I think, I don't know. Encoding overloaded, it says. Well, it was there for a second, now it's gone. Ubisoft Connect. I really should probably get a pirated version of San Francisco. Just so I don't have to worry about Ubisoft anymore when I'm trying to play it. I love when I feel the need to pirate a game that I have paid for just to get around having to use an external launcher. Oh God, what the hell? What email did I use for Ubisoft? I do not remember. This is something I should write down in my master password list. I legitimately don't remember what I was using for Ubisoft. Wait a minute. I probably have something Ubisoft inside my email or something, so I can see it. I probably do. Excuse me. Let me just look up Ubisoft inside of my emails and see if there's any, like, welcome to Ubisoft or something, because then I'll know which email it is. It's been so long since I've had to log into this thing, I don't remember. I despise it when Hold on. That's something I still have to do. Still have to do that. I was gonna say I hate it when... Hang on. I hate it when something doesn't log you out for a long time, so you'll probably forget the password. Then all of a sudden it logs you out and you have to put the password in again. Even though the last time you actually had to put in was probably like multiple years ago, so you're gonna forget. I actually hate it when they do that. Is this it? No. Huh. It might be the very old email. It may be the very old email. Which, if it is, I honestly want to change it because I don't want it to stay on that email anymore. Okay. It is on that email. I don't want it on that email anymore. I really don't. Installing drive. I have the game installed. The game is installed. I have it installed. Are you on something? I have it installed. You're tweaking. It's literally on my computer. I have it installed. You're fucking tweaking. It's in my computer, dude. What? It's in my computer. Manage properties. Keys. Locate, install. Yeah. It's in my computer. Wait, I have to find out where it is. Properties. E drive. E program files, Ubisoft. Okay, it's almost done with that one. Nice. And then it's just one left. Ubisoft driver San Francisco. That's the folder. Like, I literally already have the game installed. Pineapples. Some game files might be corrupt. Are you fucking kidding me? Seriously right now? Fine, I don't even care. Fine, I don't care. Okay, avatar upload succeeded. It looks like it's just look at this. Hold on, look at this shit. It looks like it's just verifying like everything. Why? I'm pretty sure nothing is wrong with my installation. Last time I checked, I didn't mess with it. I don't know. Also, something creepy that you can do is Driver San Francisco doesn't really break if you delete files from the game. Not necessarily. Real quick, if I go and find it, inside the installation for the game, there's a file. What was it called? Where is it at? Is it in the media folder? I think it's in the media folder. Or maybe it was in... I'm looking. I don't remember exactly where the file was. Okay, it's in install folder. Okay, so check this folder out real quick. These are pretty important files. Like, this is like the entire map, basically. This is like ambient sounds, menus, These are vehicles. There's cutscene data here. City locking. This is literally the boundaries for the game. So if you've never played Driver San Francisco before, which I don't blame you if you have, it's kind of a niche game. It's not as niche as it used to be, because that one guy, I forgot his name. That one guy made like a very popular video on it that kind of popularized it. Before that video was not known about very much, but that video got like 9 million views. So the game's kind of sort of known about now. But if you've never played it, the game takes place in a coma, and as the game progresses, more of the city unlocks. And until it unlocks, it's basically hidden behind some red boundaries. This city locking SP file is literally all the boundaries. If you were to delete this, then it would unlock the entire map from the beginning of the game, which can kind of break things, but like, you can literally just delete the things that block the boundaries. It's actually kind of insane how easy it is. Like, you literally just delete it and it opens up the map. And another thing is skies.sp. If you delete this, it also just deletes all the skyboxes, so the sky is just pitch black, which is very unsettling. I have not tried deleting any other ones, but if you want to mess around, you can just delete these files and start the game, and weird things will happen. So that's fun to play with. We have identified a number of corrupted files. Please choose repair to fix this issue. Okay, have been validated. Driver San Francisco is ready to play. What the okay, bro. Okay then. Open up the game. It should work. Installing 2005 Visual C++ redistributable. Oh my god. 2005. Wow. 2005 redistributable. That is so old. Then again, this game was released in like 2012, I think, so it's actually not that weird, to be honest. It's not that weird. Okay, let me go ahead and import that last avatar. Let me get that last avatar imported. And then I can hopefully be done. Oh, the game is open. Oh god. Oh, this sound is so nostalgic. I have not played Driver San Francisco in some time now. I missed the game. I have very much missed this game. Very much. I have missed it. Can I please drag and drop this? Okay, thank you. Preparing package. Your connection to Ubisoft's... Well, yeah, the servers are dead. The servers are dead. They're dead. The servers are gone. Unfortunately. What the hell? Okay, 4K resolution has some issues. I'm not even gonna mess with it then. I have story new game continue available. I do not know where I left off. I have no idea where I left off in the story, because I seem to have an active story because New Game Plus is not available. So I have an active story. I just wonder what? I may need to install a mod to make 4K resolution work correctly, because I just tried to use it and it basically took up the entirety of my whole screen instead of just the one monitor. It was taking up part of my other side monitor as well. So that is strange. Let me just search it. When later? No, that's not it. I'm looking. Game runs on Steam Deck. Okay, it imported. Now I need to actually open it. Where's the thing? Prefab. That's not it. Where is it? The actual scene file to open it. I don't see it. This is not it. Oh yeah, and by the way, the game looks like this. Yeah, it's not exactly what I had in mind. So apparently it's in 1080p, and if I set it higher, let's say 4K, like my monitor is, it does this. So yeah, I don't know why. I'll have to fix that. And also, this game is so old that it makes your Alt Tab look like this. Like, just by having it open, it makes your Alt Tab do that. I don't even know how that works, but it actually changes your Alt Tab. Due to the way the EXE works, I guess. I don't know. Okay, hold on. Where is the actual scene file so I can open it? Where are you? I'm confused. Let me open it again. I'll open it again and see. Where's the scene file? This part of the theme song always makes me feel something. Because this is the part of the theme where if you fail a mission, it plays this. I'm really confused. There should be a scene file that opens it, but I don't see anything. I see no scene file to open. I'm gonna have to look at the webpage for this one. Of course, the last one would have some weird problem. Of course. Always. Okay, if I set it to full screen and do 4K, then it might work. If I set it to full screen. Let me look at PC Gaming Wiki. They may have an answer for this. 2022 online services shut down on 2022. October 1st, my birthday month, of course. Steam unavailable, Ubisoft Store unavailable. No longer available since December 9th, 20... It's been almost 10 years since they pulled it off Steam. Almost 9 years, really, but that's still crazy. Physical. I have the physical copy. I actually have the physical disc version of this game for PC. I actually have the physical disc version. Patch 1.04. Driver San Francisco patches. Social options are not working as expected on Windows XP. Windows XP was relevant back then. Oh my gosh. Configuration, widescreen resolution. Okay, hold on. We're looking at this. Into the hierarchy. What do you mean into the hierarchy? I've never had to do this before. Oh, wait, I think I get... Okay. Okay, never mind. I understand now. Okay, yeah, this is easy. Now I can upload it. Yeah, okay, I get it. This is the last one. Oh yeah, is my controller connected? Once it turns back on. Might have to actually select it. No, it is not taking gamepad input. Well, that's not good. It is not detecting my gamepad. Oh, there it goes. Okay, now it works. This game is not exactly fun on keyboard. It plays, but I'm very used to the controller for this game. Very, very used to the controller. Capture image, capture and build. Okay, let it work. Full screen mode defaults to 100 Hz even if the screen refresh rate is set higher than that. Huh. Change refresh rate to 0 instead of -1. Autofix. Signal not supported. Uses Direct 3D 9. Let me just start the game. It may have to run in full screen for the high resolution to work. I mean, this game was built and compiled around a time where multi-monitors were almost not used at all. It was a different time when this game was made. It was a very different time. So yeah, it honestly kind of makes sense that it doesn't necessarily support it correctly. I can believe that.
On Driver San Francisco.
KEOC lunchtime. Your eyes on the city with me.
It is stuttering bad, but I think I know why.
The hunt for Charles.
Pretty sure I know why. Because that thing is still working in the background. If it crashes, it won't surprise me. That is still working in the background. Oh my god. I hate YouTube auto-playing. Like, if I click on anything, it just automatically plays. I hate that. And I pulled out a window on accident. Okay. Well, the game opens and runs and works. It is just stuttering bad because the avatar building is happening at the same time. Even though this is running on a different hard drive. This is on my E drive. It could probably be a CPU thing, to be honest. It could be a CPU related problem. So where am I even at in the game? Like, what chapter am I even in? I think this is the mid-game. Pretty sure this is the mid-game. That's what it looks like. I have one city mission and a Tanner mission available. I know which one this is. Yeah, this is... I think this is somewhere around exactly the middle. This is early to mid-game, I think. This is an earlier mission. It's far enough in that I have shift level 4 unlocked, though. So that is something to note. $140. That verification thing may have removed the mods I had installed. Since... yeah, I think it may have removed the mods. I'm not sure. Because I remember I had a mod that unlocked the white challenger from the one mission, because for some weird reason, this game has like a few cars that only appear inside of movie challenges and whatnot. And one of them is a white challenger, which to get it from anything else, it's not possible to have it in the regular game, which very much sucks. And did I lose my internet? No. It just said no data for a moment on the stream analytics. But I did not actually lose my internet. Annoying. Okay, that will probably finish up in a couple more minutes. Yeah. Probably 3 to 5 more minutes until that finishes. And then I might play like one mission on here. Maybe. It's 2:30 a.m. Oh, it's, hold on. Okay, it's stabilized. It finished. Yeah, now it's stable. And the upload is succeeded. Okay, nice. Now that just leaves me, let me see. That leaves me 6 more. 6 more to do. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. 6 more avatars. I could finish uploading that in probably within an hour. That's pretty simple. Oh my word, I missed this game. I have not played this in so long and I absolutely missed it. It's definitely arcadey, but I just love the way the cars feel in this game. It's unrivaled. Like, there's no other game I can think of where I can just drive for hours and hours and hours and enjoy it, even if I'm not actually doing anything. It's just a fun game. It just is. It's just a fun game. 60-meter jump. Yeah, it's actually probably pretty hard. This is easy. This is actually piss easy. Go to a highway and just use the ram to make them boost up really fast for a moment. This game also has some fun tech because when you use the ram, it temporarily boosts them. Also, can I mute the radio for now? It temporarily boosts them to slow them down, but if you do the boost and then shift out and in, it doesn't apply the slowdown. So you can use it to build a lot of speed really quickly because it doesn't apply the slowdown to them. Like, I'm doing over 200 when I should not be able to do that. But like, just do this in... Hold on. I gotta actually ride this one out. Is that a black square on the ground? What the fuck? I never noticed that before. Wait, has this always been here? Has there always just been a glitched out square here? Or is that new? Has this always been here? This square? No way. Nah. Nah, this has to be some... If this was always here, I would have known. At least on the console version, because I play the console version a lot more than the PC version, to be honest. The console version is just easier to jump into and play. But yeah, no. No, like... If that was... I would remember this. I would remember this if this has always been there. If this square was always here, I would remember it. I think that's just a PC version thing. Even back in the day on like Windows 8 and stuff, like on older Windows and hardware, this game still had some graphical glitches. I can see like pink shit. Like, I'm seeing flashes of pink when I look this direction. Now I can't get it to come back. It was there for a second. Right there. It's like a flash of pink graphics that is there for like probably 1 frame and disappears. That is not on the consoles. That is only on the PC. And I don't think my hardware has anything to do with it because I've played this game on multiple computers and it's always had that problem. That's just something this game does. I don't know why. It's always had weird graphical flickering. For some reason. What the hell? Look in the distance. Like the LOD. I'm not sure if my game's actually tweaking out, or if it's just always done that and I never noticed it, but it's just like a floating island in the distance. I feel like I'm crazy. Yeah. I don't think that's normal. Yeah, that's what it should look like. Yeah, that's what it should look like. But it's like it unloads that in shift mode. I don't think the console versions did that either. I wonder if this is just a bad PC port. Honestly, a lot of PC ports were bad back in the mid-2000s. I could believe it, and my controller just disconnected. Again. My controller disconnected for like the 4th time. That's the 4th disconnect I've had today. And now I'm not even getting my input back, even though it's connected. I might have to like tab on and off of it maybe. Nope, it's actually just not coming back. There we go. It seems like I have to re-enter that menu to get it back again. Do I want to play a mission? Not necessarily. Yo, some of these dares were stupid shit. God, I remember one specific dare. It just made me remember a challenge. I remember I was trying to beat, like, everything with the John Tanner Challenger. Like, you know, the main challenger. I was trying to beat every single dare and activity and stuff in challenge with the challenger. And I remember there was a dare that was like drive over 150 miles an hour for 10 seconds or something. The challenger literally just cannot do that. It just can't do it. Like, and I was desperate though. I was so desperate. I literally used an out of bounds glitch and drove over this lake. Like this, yeah, a lake I think is the right term, or would it be ocean? I don't know. I was driving across this ocean. Like from here, you know, over here to all the way down here. Just in a straight line to maximize my speed as much as possible. And even then I couldn't do it. Even when I was literally out of bounds, I still could not do that. Which is pretty crazy. Anyway, I definitely want to actually like play this game. But I don't necessarily have the time for it now. Otherwise, I honestly would. Very fun game. Okay. The last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to peek at these avatars real quick. I'm going to peek at them and I'm going to see what I have. And once I've done that, I am headed out of here. I just want to see kind of what I got. Since it won't take long to check. I uploaded like 3 or 4. So yeah, it won't take that long to check that. Just 3 to 4 avatars. I can check that pretty quickly. Like inspect that. Yeah, it's not that big of a deal. I can put my... Actually, wait a second. Does VR chat work with gamepads? Like, does it work with controllers? It does. I have never played it with a controller before. Actually, it's kind of interesting. You have ways to... Huh. I've never tried this before. I didn't know that this was even possible. Interesting. It has like a whole different menu for stuff. Like the expression menu is just totally different. I've never seen this before. Okay, well, let me look at what I got. I got... Hold on. Uploaded. 5. I have 5 to check. I have 5 to check. Very poor. Too many rigid bodies. And let's see. Under the expression menu. Wait, how do I activate it? Because the A button doesn't do anything. Oh, trigger. Okay, trigger. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. That, do not know if that's working. Special. Okay. Can toggle this. Hey, look, at least I'm not sinking through the floor anymore. I don't know if that sinking through the floor was just the map I was in, or if it was actually a configuration problem. Because I was testing some things yesterday, and I noticed that I was sinking right through the floor for some reason. But that's not happening now. So I don't know if it was the map that had bad collision, or if it was my problem. Anyway. Okay. There's a couple of toggles. Jesus. What is this? Oh my. Damn, okay. That's a thing. I would show this, but it's not very safe for YouTube. It's not very safe for YouTube. Otherwise, yeah, I would show it, but I definitely shouldn't. Or I may be shot down. I may be shot and killed if I were to actually show what I'm looking at right now. I may be getting in trouble if I did that. Oh, tan lines. Me love. There's a shine mechanic. Cool. The actual brightness. Yeah, that I love it when avatars give you lighting options. I really do appreciate that. You can turn on those. There's skin tone selection. Okay. So that's that. And, let me see. What else? Hair colors? Hair colors. Okay. Extras. Blinking. More colors. Hold on. Oh. That's interesting. Wow. customization. What does that mean? No. Oh. Wow. That is crazy. This has a lot of features. Wow. I have no clue. Wait, what is this? Oh? Wait, what? Huh? This is a thing? Okay, that's kinda cool. Whoa. Damn. This is pretty advanced. This is a lot. Okay. That is really good. Okay, that's that one. Next one. Next one. This one I think I pretty much know what it is. It's just a slightly edited version of another one. As soon as it loads, since I am currently seeing just, I am seeing the blue spinning gear man. Which is honestly kind of charming. There we go. Okay, now what is your thing? Expressions. This is the main thing I need to see. I need to see if these things work. Okay, that actually works now. That's something that didn't work before. Yeah, I'm glad I re-uploaded this one. This one was having problems before, but it looks like they're fixed. Except there's still some weird lighting on this one. This one has some weird lighting on it. Okay, but at least that looks normal now. Hey, look, that works now. That did not work before, but now it does. I may want to adjust this again, because I'm seeing some weird stuff about this one. I don't know why there's just an apple, but there is one. There is just an apple as an option for some reason. Okay. And then, so yeah, that's that. There's not that much to see for that one, to be honest. There's not that much to see. I already pretty much saw what that one had to offer. Okay, third one. I'm almost done. Then I can actually go to sleep. I'm going to get in my bed. I'm going to jump on my 3DS. I am going to play Tomodachi Life. And I'm going to have myself a good time. I'm going to have myself a damn fine time. Now, the only question is, why am I subjecting myself to playing this with a controller instead of just a keyboard and mouse? Like, whoa. Okay, that was unexpected. Why am I subjecting myself to playing on this? Okay, there's a bunch of settings here. I can turn things on and off. I'm going to just turn everything off for right now. since I'm trying to see what I'm looking at. Clothing settings. There's a bunch of... Okay, untick everything. Okay, that is our options. And then extras. I think this one was from House of the Dead. Or something like that. I forgot what exactly this one was from. But it's purple hair, so I'm interested. If it's purple hair, I'm automatically interested. Holy shit. Okay. I like that. What else? Oh my god. This one has a lot. This has a lot. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. I love that line. Ooh. Slight tweak out. Okay, that was body. And then hair colors is extremely sensitive. Squish. Clothing, customization. Those are color options. SPS. It looks like it has everything. This thing. Excuse me. Oh my word. I'm confused. I'm pretty sure that this should be turned off, but it's on. But it shouldn't be on. It's not supposed to be on, not by default, at least. This is supposed to be an extra toggle, but it's seemingly on by default. That's not normal. I might have to manually delete it then, or find out why it's enabled anyway, even though it's not supposed to be enabled. I might have to look at the website. Yeah, I'm up. Let me look at the website again for this one. Hold on. Maybe I can find a fix. Because this is not normal. This is not normal. And then I'll look at the last one. Or was this the second to last one? Wait. How many left were there? Nah, this is the third to last. There's two more after this. There's two more after this. I might just have to upload two versions. Or something. This is really weird. Huh. I might have to re-upload this one again. Damn it. Yeah, I think I will. I'm gonna have to do this one again. I didn't... Oh my god, that's so annoying. I have to do it again. I have to do it again. Because it has a weird issue. I don't even know if I can necessarily fix it, but I'll try. As soon as it opens back up again. Okay, open the project. We're gonna try this again. Gonna try it again. It's just weird because it's like I can't turn it on or off, but I'm supposed to be able to. Except it is not working. Which is extremely weird. Unless if there's just something I'm missing. Maybe I am. I don't know. Could I be missing something? No. I don't see it. I don't even see it. I just don't. What the hell? Well, let me try something. Try something again. Excuse me. Hold on. Because something went wrong with this upload, but I have no clue what. I do not know. All I know is that it's extremely strange. Point me shaders is the only thing I think that really matters, so I could probably just delete everything but the point me shaders, because there's a chance that something else in here may have conflicted and made it mess up. It's possible. It could be. I'm just gonna see if I can fix it. Gonna see if I can fix it without taking forever, because I don't have forever. I have a kind of a limited time here. I'll look at the other ones while that's working. And I'll just unplug my controller now. I don't need it anymore. I do not need it on anymore. Okay, second to last one. Vibe check. Hair. Okay. Clothing options. Accessories. I guess that can't be removed. This one seems way simpler. Yeah, this one is much simpler. Yeah, this one is a lot simpler. There's very little to it, which isn't necessarily bad, but yeah, this one doesn't have like a bunch of features like some of the other ones have had. That one is just okay. And now the very last one that I have for now, until I do the rest of them, because it's going to take a bit of time to do the last of them because they're all zip file ones. Yeah, excuse me. Unity is working. Okay, is it done? I think it's done. Okay, let me try this again. I will try this again, and hopefully it works. Quick actions. Okay, clothes. Let me see. Hmm. So that's how that works. And accessory. Colors. These are here, and looks like that's it. There's not that many functions, but a fair amount. A fair amount. Oh. Oh, well, that's useful. I like it when they have, like, custom animations for the crawling and crouching. Did it open yet? Okay. Let me read this. Because I may need to just straight up delete certain things if they're not gonna work properly. And just have to have two of them for the two different purposes if they just do not want to work, since I know how to make Assetto cars, but making avatars is a whole different thing I know nothing about. Would I learn someday? Maybe. But it's definitely not now. I do not have that kind of time. I need the camera. Wait. Camera. And then fly view. To fly kit. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Look at that. So that's what that looks like. Cool. I will remember this. Might be useful later. Okay, that was the last one. Now I just need to see if I can re-upload this one to fix it. Because something went wrong. I don't know what. I don't know what exactly went wrong. Import warnings of polygon mesh, unused shape keys. Normals for blend shape. This time I'm not gonna auto fix anything because the auto fixings could maybe be causing problems. I'm not gonna auto fix anything unless it's something I need to auto fix. Box map filtering. That I can do. That's just textures. Okay, let me try again. Second try. Hopefully it works. Bro. Hi, Redline. I am, working something out. Animated like crazy. What did you do? What has my little crow done? I'm so excited for Friday, man. Has detected a likely broken mix of right defaults. Yeah, I'm gonna just skip that this time, because I think I auto-fixed it last time, and auto-fixing it may have caused problems instead of fixing them, so I'm not gonna fix it this time. Why, man? Why what? I'm excited for Friday? Check general, Crutha. Crutha, I'm remembering that. Looks good. I like it, but the only thing is I feel like his wrist is bent in a weird way. Like, if you kept his hand where it is, but lowered his arm a little bit, his wrist wouldn't look bent like that. It would look a little more natural. That's the only thing I have to say. Is if you maybe lower his arm a little, his wrist won't bend like that. That is just one frame. Also, I'm excited for Friday because that's when I'm supposed to date Jenny. Like, that's when I'm supposed to... That's when we've planned to actually get together on VR chat. Because I've got my avatars and stuff done. The only thing that we need to do now is get her stuff set up. She needs to upload her stuff, and I had a little struggle last time, but we were on a time crunch on Tuesday, and then I was working on Wednesday and on... I'm going to be working technically today, but it's basically tomorrow, so it only leaves Friday is the next available day. Otherwise, we would have done it already. We would have already done it. We would have done it. We would have done the deed. We would have done everything already. But because of very annoying circumstances, we had to have to postpone it to Friday. And now I have this girl, Jo, on my case, which I think it's short for Jolie or something like that. I don't know. I don't really know, but her name's literally J-O. Like, that's the name. And, she's on my case now, so, Joe. Yeah, guys, guess what? I'm dating Joe Biden. Yeah, I'm for real. Joe Co. Knockout. Yeah, her name is J-O. But I'm pretty sure it's just an acronym for something else. I just don't know what. I'll find out later. Like, I'm pretty sure she works tomorrow again, so I'll just look at the schedule, and it should say her full name. Like, what her name actually is, because I'm pretty sure J-O is an acronym. It's like a pet name. Yes, Bojiden. Bro getting harem so soon. I don't necessarily want that. Yikes, is she any good? I had a picture of her, but I can't get it back because it was a Snapchat one. I'd have to get her to send me another picture, and then I could, like, screenshot it or something. She's blonde. She's a little freckly. She has, like, a medium build. She's honestly not bad. Like, she ain't ugly. I'll tell you that. She's not bad. She's really not, honestly. The same problem is here. Hold on. But does it go away? No, it refuses to go away. So I will literally have to just delete it entirely and have two separate avatars because the toggle for this thing does just not work. Unless if I build and publish it again and I autofix it, but I don't think autofixing will even do anything. Because I'm pretty sure I already auto-fixed it the very first time. So, yeah. I don't think that's even gonna do anything. I need to just delete it completely and then upload it then. It closed Unity entirely because I wanted to cancel the upload. That is annoying. Hold on. Yeah, you tell me, bro. I don't want to see no American women first. Yeah, you like the rice bunnies. That's valid. I mean, if it was up to me, I would definitely take a rice bunny. Don't get me wrong. Or a Jewish woman. Jewish women are pretty. Jewish women are just like white women, but better. Like, they're very similar, they're just better. Rice bunnies. Unity, my beloved. I don't know nothing about how to operate Unity. I do not know how to operate Unity. Bro, you know 9 out of 10 times American women. Yeah, I know. They are. A lot of American women are just dumb. It's just something to do with our country, like the way our women are raised. I don't know. Because it's not like all women are just bad. I just feel like specifically American women have a lot of fucking problems. Asian women are great. German women are great. Russian women are awesome. American women, really, really questionable. Karens and yeah, exactly. Like you never hear about Karens in places like Asia or Germany or Switzerland. Like you don't hear about that. You just don't. Like that's just not something you hear about. You don't hear about that kind of stuff. Okay, so hold on. I need to find this thing and get rid of it. Because it is causing me problems. I need to find it and delete it. Okay, where is it? This thing. Okay, yeah. This thing has some kind of problem that makes it not able to disable. The animations will break. Edit in prefab auto fix. Yeah, maybe that is part of why it's not working. Not even in India, bro. I feel bad for the elder women who fought for... Nah, for real. Like, if there were any... I don't know if there were. But, like, if they took any women with them when the friggin' founding fathers, you know, actually left Britain to find America back in 1776, the women who fought to make that happen, you know, they died for this. Like... That's so fucking stupid. That's so fucking stupid. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, edit in prefab. Okay. Discard. And now, okay, so now that I did that, upload it again and see if now it will work. Maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and see if it works. Maybe now it will work. I don't know. Build and publish it again. Bro, I think you tired as F. Well, yeah, I've been awake for like 18-ish hours. I've been awake for a while. Um, hmm. This is interesting. I wish the Valve Index had eye tracking. Maybe there's a mod for it. There could be a hardware mod that adds eye tracking to the index. Because that's one thing I wish I had. Well, you are not ready for what I'm cooking right now. Tomorrow is Friday for you, fair enough. I was playing Unleashed earlier. If only you were here to see it. Okay. Okay, skip that time. And if it doesn't work, I'll do it again, but I'll auto-fix it and see if it works. And if it keeps failing, I will just delete it entirely. I was locked in raw. I believe it. So the issue I'm facing right now is there is a particular part of the body that for some reason cannot be toggled off even though it's supposed to be toggleable. It is stuck on, but it's supposed to be a toggle, so I'm trying to fix the toggle to actually work. Trying to... At least the building doesn't take too long, so when I make an edit and I want to upload and test it again, it doesn't take too long for it to work. But it's still time I don't want to spend because it's 3:21 a.m. already. But now that I've already invested this much time, I don't want to just get off now. I want to finish this last one and then go to sleep. But I need to finish this first. I need to finish it first. I do not want to sleep yet until I finish this. I'm fixing this bro. I know. I know. Bro, KK multiplayer. You mean Quakadu multiplayer? Quakadu multiplayer? Really? I mean, I guess you could do that. I mean, Koikatu, bro. It's Koikatsu. I'm pretty sure Koikatu is the Japanese version of the way it's said. And I think the American English version is Koikatsu, but I swear I think the original Japanese release is Koikatu, not Koikatsu. The su is taken out, it's just ku. At least from what I remember. I think the issue is still there. I'm about to just delete it. I didn't want to delete it because I could make it just be one avatar, but it seems to just still be there. Hold on. Let me switch to and from real quick to reload it. Expressions. It is stuck on. Okay, I will literally just delete it entirely then, because I don't have a choice. It looks like I'll have to just totally delete it. Fine. I am completely deleting it. There. Now upload it. Do me dirty again, motherfucker, I dare you. Do me dirty again, I dare you. I dare you. I double dog. I triple dog dare you. I triple dog dare you. Well, never give up. What the fuck, man? Check Jenner when you free. Americans, SMH. Yes, my novel. Yeah, that looks a lot more natural. That looks much, much better. The thing is, his arm was up so high, his wrist was like bending downwards to grab the wheel. When realistically, you'd never actually do that. Like, you can't necessarily test it yourself unless you like went to your Swift or something and did this. But if you grab the wheel, you would never hold your arm up high in the air while turning the steering wheel. Your arm would be resting lower than where your wrist is. Like whenever I turn with my wheel, I don't do that. I mean, well, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna do something for you. Excuse me. Hang on a second. I'm going on pure mental imagery, Lamau. My dad took the Swift to work. Aw. 1 second. I need to pull up something. As soon as it loads, screw it. Switch to data, please. Just switch to data. Yes, I have a father. It might be unbelievable, but you don't need to. It's fixed. I don't need to, but I want to anyway. Oh. Hold on. I had to respond to a message. Anyway. This should work. Excuse me. Yeah. Shut up. So this is my phone camera. Now I can Hi, real life retro. I don't know, it just feels like that gang sign. Okay, yeah, anyway. So, let me just turn my light on for a second. This is my wheel. If I grab it and I turn, you see my arm is down here. You had Ryan doing like this. like, like this is what it looked like he was doing. No one would just naturally do this to the steering wheel. They would do this. Their wrist would be down here, realistically, or maybe here, but it probably wouldn't be like this, which is what you had it before. That's all I was trying to point out. Was it just that looked weird? I love our car. Yeah, nah, it's a special move. Fairs. Oh, bro. Lord Almighty. Anyway, back over to here. It says upload success. So let me check it. As soon as it updates, it can take a moment. Date added, updated. I changed the name. Or wait, no, I didn't actually. Hold on, I need to switch back and forth. Did it work? But the ultimate question is, does it work? Yes, it does. It's gone. In fact, the entire menu button is also gone, which is perfect. Great. Okay. Problem has been solved. So, hang on. This thing is now finally working how it was supposed to be working. It only took me forever. Yo, it works. It's gone, rah. Yes, indeed. It is gone. And with that, I will stop the uploading for the time being. And let me see. So I'll have to do a couple of other things. I have 6 more to do. Hopefully tomorrow night. I'll see. Let me just take a look over some things in here. Most of all of these are avatars I picked out for Jenny to use. I just wanted to download them myself to test them and see if they had problems. And also just because I wanted them, because if Uni wants to do something with them, she can. Oh, fuck. Shit. Speaking of Uni, that just fucking reminded me. That just reminded me of something. That just reminded me of something else I was supposed to do. God damn it. Hold on. I was supposed to make her an account so that I could test something. Fuck. Okay, I'm going to have to... fuck, let me think for a second. So I'm gonna need to... Steam Deck. Steam Deck. Steam Deck. Steam Deck. That was the plan, was the Steam Deck. It's probably dead. I'm gonna have to plug it in and let it charge for at least a moment or two, but it may turn on off the bat, I'm not sure. Let me see. The light is on, so it should power on in a minute or two. Now, as I am sure you are certainly in the know of, me and Uni share a body, so we can't exactly screw. I just had, oh my god. I just had to turn off my Wi-Fi adapter and hit re-enable like 12 times to get it to come back on. Wow. 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 No, the FBI didn't get me. I wish. No, but I was trying to say, I don't know how much I cut out in the middle of that sentence, but I was trying to say I could make Uni another account and have her join me in the same world, and even if she can't necessarily do anything, at least I could touch her avatar, take pictures with her or something, at least. So that's something I wanted to try, and if I do it correctly, maybe even fuck her. So yeah, that's what I want to do. So on the Steam Deck, I plan on having her be signed in on the Steam Deck. That is the plan. I will quickly switch onto Uni's account on the Steam Deck. I will open up VR chat on the Steam Deck, and I will set up an account on the Steam Deck before I will then head back on here to upload at least one avatar real quick, not on the Steam Deck. Yeah, I feel like that's going to become a bit. I'll just add on the Steam Deck to the end of random sentences. Like just a random sentence and I will animate PR on the Steam Deck. Yes, like we should make that an inside joke. Like just start saying on the Steam Deck. I will watch retro stream on the Steam Deck. Oh my god. I will screw Uni on the Steam Deck. Fucking hell. Okay, hold on. I need to... I will nut to Miho, not on the Steam Deck. Look, there are only two answers in life. You do something on the Steam Deck, or not on the Steam Deck. There are only two choices. Okay, I gotta open up my master password list. The master password list. Oh yeah. Okay, Uni's account information. Oh man, it's so funny though. It is pretty funny. I will drive Assetto Corsa on the Steam Deck. So alright, so hold on. So let me bring this a little closer. Alright. Okay. So now I can sign into Uni's account on the Steam Deck. I will scam you on the Steam Deck. Oh my god. Okay, sign in with account name. Account name is... I'm not gonna say it out loud because of, you know, obviously safety purposes. And the password... Alright. I'm gonna hit sign in on the Steam Deck. And if it asks me for an email, I will tweak. Open up Gmail, not on the Steam Deck. Get the code, not on the Steam Deck, so that I can put it in on the Steam Deck.
Oh my god.
Even you're tired of it now, Uni?
It's just so stupid.
Well, sure. But it's totally funny. It's totally funny. I know how to use a Steam Deck. I know how to use a Steam Deck. Now, Saibao. Saibao for I rate. Okay, VR chat. Installing it shouldn't take more than a few minutes. It's a pretty small game. Play game. It's 1 gigabyte. Yeah, it's gonna download in like a couple minutes. In the meantime, I can... Excuse me. Hold on. You know what's funny is Uni's profile is literally just Mako. Uni's profile is literally just Mako because she made this when she was tryharding the fuck out of Shomaru. And when she was doing that, she had like a Mako face. Like, she literally thought she was Mako for real. There's some interesting lore for you. Uni was like obsessed with being Mako at the time. And it's done. Okay, it's finished. Good old days, I am Sigma Ryan, bro. Can't beat me. Yeah, but can he beat me on the Steam? If she's Mako, I am Sugiyama. Bro, the T is not required. Like, you spelt it right, just remove the T. There's no T in his name. Just remove the T. Like how I removed T from my life, if you know what I mean. I can beat my meat on the Steam Deck. Start slapping the Steam Deck with his cock. Just start slapping on the Steam Deck with his cock. Launching I'm on a Steam Deck, motherfucker. Bro, you think I can open up Steam VR on the Steam Deck? You're crazy. Why don't you remove that T-top from me? Bet. Yeah, I'd probably say that to Jenny. Your clothes look great, but they would look better if they were off of you. I will fuck on the Steam Deck. Technically, yes. If this goes to plan, then technically, yes. If this goes to plan, technically, yes. Oh, and by the way, hold on. Y'all want to see my boy? Check this shit. It's him. It's my boy. Oh yeah, and if I change the mic setting, then I think it'll actually, because my mic is on, so if I set the right mic, it should actually, do the thing. Headset microphone. Yeah, look, it actually works. Hi, gang. Hello, gang. How are you today? I knew it. Your son? Real. Why don't we make more? When she says she likes my eyes, why don't we make more? Oh, that's genius. Oh, that's funny. I don't know if this one had emotes on it. But you can make him scream in agony, which is pretty funny. So, that's a thing you can do. Okay, welcome to the world of VR chat. I will need to log in with the VR chat account. So, let's go ahead and go make one. I will make one using the browser, because if I make one using the Steam Deck, I will be suffering, because also I need to change my settings because the mic activation is genuinely not picking it up correctly. There we go. Yeah, that's more authentic. Also, what expressions do you have again? The emotes. Well, the faces are in here. Yeah, the faces are separate. This is the face I had on when making that 1-hour video about how much I hate everything. But only one thing is missing. There we go. Now it's like we're back. I could go to the map too, but nah, I don't need to go all the way. I don't gotta do that. He took my face! He looks so fucking funny, bro. Like how he does the raised eyebrow face. You don't hate me, do you? Why would I hate you? I mean, why would I hate you? Whoops. Why would I hate you? Is there no zoom button, by the way? I don't know if there's a zoom button. I don't think there is. You ain't that depressed for that. Nah, I'm not depressed enough to hate people who didn't actually do anything wrong to me. I'm not like that. I'm not at that level of, like, depresso. Let me sign in with Opera. Not GX though, regular Opera, because I have like 5 browsers. Bro, check out my browser list. I got Opera GX, I got regular Opera, I got Chrome, I got Brave, I got Firefox, I got Microsoft Edge. I think I even have Internet Explorer. Yeah, I got Internet Explorer in there too. I'm fully loaded. I have every browser. Nah, there's probably some I'm missing. Lamau, James and Ryan would be best bros IRL or Discord, no cap. Genuinely, the humor matches no way, no way. He got the Indian scammer set up, scam 5 people in one go. It's honestly mainly just to have different accounts be signed in. Like for instance, Uni's account on Discord is here, Laura's account's here, Becca's account is here, and my account is local. In Jamie's account, Jamie is through here too. So anyway, I'm gonna sign in and make a VR chat account through the Opera browser, since on Brave it is what's the word? It is my main one. So we are gonna create an account, display name. I'll just make that Y-Scar. Is it taken? It's not. Awesome, but let's actually give it proper capitalization. Yun Scarlet. Password can be same password she uses for the other thing. You know what's funny? Is when they prompt you to re-enter an email address or password, just copy paste it and paste it in again. Like, don't actually type it twice. Like, they don't stop you from doing that. That's the funniest thing, is they just let you just copy paste it. Like, you just copy paste it. You don't even have to re-enter it. Just copy paste it. I am human. What is this? Drag the correct pipe to connect the water tank to the faucet? Am I in school now? The fuck is... Oh wait, actually this is easy. Never mind. That's actually easy. Okay. Connect once. Fork into the fucking wall socket. Wait. No. I got... Connect once. Connect once. The classic kill yourself game. This shit is so funny. The classic kill yourself game. No, go away. Cannot connect. Cannot connect to iTunes. Conjoin. Connect egg. No, connect. Damn it. Connect fork into fucking wall socket. Connect. Yeah, connect fork into the fucking wall socket. This is one of my favorite pictures of all time. Connect fork into the fucking wall socket. I love this so much. Time to go goon and... Huh? Go goon and peace. Bro's a plumber. If you know, you know. Laugh around for real. I love these goofy... I'm gonna post that in no context real quick. I'm gonna put that in no context. Connect fork into the fucking wall socket. I swear there was a one that took out the, and it just says into fucking wall socket. I should, wait, you know what? I should just make it myself. Oh, hold on. Let me just save the image and edit it and just remove the. Because the fact it doesn't have the is honestly what makes it even funnier. Is if it doesn't have the word the in it. Because it's just into fucking wall socket, which is just even funnier. Wait, was this the original one that I remember? Is this it? No, that's not it. I remember there was one that said into fucking wall socket. This is gonna look crude, but it's gonna work. Realistically, I should probably use the, I should realistically use the Photoshop Magic Eraser brush. That would work better. But yeah, it looked like this, into fucking wall socket. It's just so stupid. I would need to move the text like closer together, but it works. Connect fork into fucking walls. It's so funny. It is perfect. Did you? Oh my god! You just referenced something else. You just made it. You just referenced something else. You know. You know what you just did? Look. You just referenced the Metal Gear line, bro. You just referenced MGS now, man. What? You don't get it. Also, what is this? This is... Oh... It's from back then. Wait a minute. Hold up, I need to see this. Damn. I still remember that day. I still remember that day. When no one hears a word they say, is the memory gone? Are you feeling numb? Go on, call my name. There's a few songs I want to cover. I just need to find the time to sing them. There's a few songs I want to cover. Second pick is I'll be running right now. Like this, sometime like this, but actually this. I do all three of those with Uni. I do all three of them. Most days, I do all three of those. You should cover Linkin Park songs, true. My name. I want to cover some Low Roar songs. I want to cover the Woodkid songs. Like, remember when I was singing on the stream, the 8-6 day stream? I want to cover those songs, like, officially. You know, the one that's like, to all the roads that we are yet to pave, the dreams of stillness entertains and slays. Now if my love for you won't make you stay, I don't know what will. Like, I want to cover the actual song, like, properly. Like, actually cover it. And not just sing it. But there's an instrumental, and I could actually do a legitimate cover. To all the walls that we are meant to break, the part of us that still remains untamed, we must be more than animals in chains. It's poison that kills. A retro, I am a goon in peace. Now see ya, and I guess it. Really? Like you're actually... Oh my god. I'm almost done. Like, making the idea. I'm almost done doing it. Damn. Like, I've almost done it. Okay, so that's done. So let me try to sign in on the Steam Deck now, excuse me. Sign in on the Steam Deck. And we're gonna see if it works.
I'm excited to see this.
Me too. If it works, this could be really, really nice. Not all caps. Logging in. Email one-time code. Hold on. Gmail. Uniscarlet. One-time code is 180475. Checking code, logging in. Understand this and this. I already have done this before. Now I just need to upload something to her account and give it a try. And we'll be good to go. Danger zone. Okay. Let me let this play out real quick, and I'll get it going shortly. Just need to let this opening bit play out, but I can get this done pretty quickly. Your connection timed out. Give me a break. Is the internet screwing with me again? Or was that just a legitimate error? The internet should be working on this thing. It literally has to be because I just logged into an account. Of course it's working. Okay, there we go. You have joined an invite instance. Okay, now what I need to do is I need to go to social and friend myself. So what was my account again? Retro. Like the retro. I gotta pull up the keyboard. Offline my ass. I am not offline. Friend request sent. Y-Scar, I'd like to be your friend. Accept. And then I am probably gonna have to quickly gift her a thing of VR Chat Plus just to boost her up to a high enough level that she can actually upload an avatar, because that needs to happen. So yeah, hold on. I'm gonna have to make a frickin' purchase. Not a big deal, it's like $10, but you know, like it's practically nothing. But I do have to make a small purchase here. Not a big deal, just a small purchase. I agree to the Steam subscriber agreement. Blah, 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 blah. Return to your transaction. Authorize. Okay. You now have access to the custom avatar system. You can report worlds. Congratulations, you received this free gift. Acknowledge and accept. Okay. So now we can go ahead and get right to the point and upload an avatar for Uni. We can get right to the point. Oh god, I need to change some settings real quick on here. Um, can I really not turn off the weird... Can I not turn off the weird thing? The head bobbing is what I wanted to disable. Just the head bobbing. Or wait, I don't think it's head bobbing. It's just small ridges on the ground. That's it, I think. Okay, hold on a second. I'm gonna search something up real quick. You know, this is... not it. I'm gonna need to... Hold on a minute. Okay. Gotta open up Unity again and switch the account it's uploading from. And then, hold on. I need to open up the Kuro avatar because we're gonna need it. So, hold on, I gotta open this up and install all that. So open up the project, switch the account, upload it, and we'll give it a whirl. It should work. There shouldn't be any reason for it to not work. It should work. Okay, so we're gonna need to get rid of this. Alright, so go ahead and put this in here. I am working through it. It's mostly just letting this stuff process. It's just letting it process. Okay, so that's in there. Now I need to put the actual thing in. So put that in there. I'll switch the account. And we should be good. Alright, import. Alright. It has been installed. Wait, did it not load? Or am I crazy? Oh wait, hold on. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. So, hold on a sec. Shader compiling. Hmm. I think I need to... Pineapples. Oh my god. Wait, I might have to install this specific version of the Poyami tune. Wait a minute. Hold on, I gotta put this in there real quick, and then I'll do it, I think. We're almost done. It's 4 a.m. I gotta finish this up soon. Realistically, I gotta finish it soon. So, yeah. But, understand. Okay. Okay. It's a bit strange then. It could be because this is technically meant for an older version of Unity. Let me go ahead and just use the other one. I don't know if it even matters much if I use that one or this one. I genuinely don't know if it matters or not. It may not, I'm not sure. But anyway. think it's just somewhat different shaders. I really do not know, but go ahead and switch the account to Uni's account. Numeric code 506548. Do some fixes, auto fixes, and we're almost done. Almost done. Capture an image. I don't know why her skin tone just changed on my end for some reason. It might have been because that autofix I did. Actually, I might want to undo that. The autofix I just did. Ugh. But it might be fine. It may be fine in the game. I'm not sure. I genuinely don't know why it looks like that right now. I could use the older version of Unity, maybe. I could. Or, honestly, hold on. Discard changes. Yeah, discard changes. And let's just do this again. The main thing I'm wondering is why the Poi Pro shaders are not working for that one. Strange. And what even is a difference? Like, hold on, I have it on my thing. One that's Poi Pro and one that's not. What is the difference? Like, let me look at standard and at Poi Pro and see if I can even tell the difference. They look the same. They honestly look the same. I actually can't tell a difference. They look like the same thing. Huh. I don't know then. They look like the same thing. Whatever. Okay, let's go ahead and let's just get this going. Let's upload this shit. Let's upload this. Let's see. Okay, build and publish. And let's see what's gonna happen. This is an older avatar, so I could need to go back to Unity 2019 to do this with. I don't know. Maybe. Hopefully it's not going to look like this in the actual game, because it's looking weird in the editor. But I don't know. We'll see. I just need to try something. Letting it work. And then when this is done, I'm finally going to sleep. Hmm. It would be easier if I could just copy the avatar, but I don't think it'll let you do that at all. I tell you what though, real quick, while I'm waiting, I'm gonna go ahead and invite her to the world and see what I can do. Hold up. Send invite. So at least I'm doing something while waiting. Initializing world. I may hear myself through here. I might. Let's see. Do I? Let me turn it up. Okay. Yeah, I do hear myself a teeny bit. And there she is behind me. Just waiting for the avatar to upload. Now I'm just testing reaction speeds. It seems like there's a slight delay. Not a huge one, but a little bit of a delay. There's a little bit of a delay. Just waiting for the upload. Man. It's probably gonna be a few more minutes. And I really want to get to bed already. I just wanted to see if this would even work. I mean, pretty sure it's going to, but I just wanted to see. Like, actually see her in the thing, working. Not this. Meh. Oh, did it finish? Hold on. Uploading file. The skin went back to normal. Signature uploading. File uploaded, uploading signature, signature upload, refreshing data. Please just let it work. It was uploaded. Okay, cool. Now to see if it's in the menu. Uploaded. Kuro. Oh, is my mic almost dead? I heard it beep. Yeah, it's working. It looks like. Switch in. It works. Aw, this is perfect. It works. I guess I'll turn the screen on in a second. Logged in as Y-Scar. Can I save this project as like a different thing? Like, I want to save this as another project. The whole project, just make a duplicate. Just duplicate the whole thing. Yeah, like just copy paste the whole project. Actually no, it's probably not worth it. There's a couple things in here. Lupina, Pfeffy, Dark Knight. Oh, the older Dark Knight girl. Looks like it's the exact same thing though. Same exact file size. It's the same thing. Okay, well, fair enough. I'll go ahead and close that now. And only thing is, she should be taller than me. I'll throw the screen up just because I can. Whoa. The hold up. Oh, wait, this is using the trackpad. I want to turn that off. Or actually, wait, no, I could use the trackpad. It's a little more precise. It's adorable. But let me check the settings. The avatar height is the important thing. Yeah, because she should be taller. Not by that fucking much, though. A little less. Not about works. Yeah. Accurate height difference. Hmm. That's surreal as fuck. That is, weirdly surreal, even though I am the one controlling it. At least right now. It is oddly surreal. It works. Now it's just, what should I do? Why did I hear a click? I did not click my mouse. Hmm. If it was not 4 a.m., there are a lot of things I would want to try. I don't have the time to do it, unfortunately. Or I absolutely would. Sucks. Let me try something else. This makes me oddly happy. It makes me oddly happy. The things I want. Well, let me think. Hold on. I must make a voyage. I will make a voyage. This spot is cool. Oh, the mirror's turned on. Fuck off for right now, mirror. Thank you. Now let me go up there. Here. Because I want a photo. I've always wanted to take a photo, but I never could. Hold on. Let me see. Photo cam. Nice. Now, if I could, like, make a pose, that'd be great. I don't think it's possible. I wish. I mean, one of us can be in VR, just not both at the same time. Not possible. Otherwise, I would do something. But I literally can't. Maybe I can at least do an expression. Like if... Hold on. isn't really a simple smile. There's a smile, but it's greatly exaggerated. That's the only thing. Now I can, if I get rid of that for a second, the faces, do the neutral. Neutral. Okay, bet. Gib. Oh, did it click on her thing too? It does. Didn't know that. Yeah, there are things I want to try, but God damn it, if I just had the time to actually try them, I would. Okay. Vismez. I'm guessing that's lip sync. Like, probably just a fancy word for lip sync. Man. Okay. It was time I went. Hush.